Is Solana even worth it? Personally, for me, I think so. And even though that isn't financial advice, I want to explain several reasons why I do believe in the future of Solana. First of all, when it comes to Solana, I do believe that it is one of the best layer one blockchains out there. However, a lot of people, they may not agree with me. In fact, a lot of people, they view Ethereum as being the best layer one blockchain out there. And I'm not saying everyone, but I'm just saying a lot of people tend to believe that Ethereum is the best. However, for the people who believe this, I completely disagree with their view. And the reason is because I do believe that Ethereum, in terms of its fundamentals, is not as good as Solana. For example, when it comes to Ethereum, yes, it is Ethereum 2.0. Yes, it is now proof of stake, but even despite that, in its current form, it still is not scalable. In fact, according to Charles Hoskinson himself, who, by the way, is the co-founder of Ethereum and the founder of Cardano, according to him, it's going to take Ethereum another 4 to 5 years to even become scalable, which I think is completely unacceptable. The blockchain technology market moves very quickly, developments happen very fast, and as we see many layer one blockchains out there become more and more scalable, as we see many blockchains out there have low gas fees, as we're seeing all that, Ethereum still, right, not scalable, and the gas fees are just completely crazy. All of the weaknesses that Ethereum has, in my opinion, do not exist with Solana. Solana has one of the lowest gas fees out there, and also on top of that, it is highly scalable. Solana may not be as big as Ethereum, but in my opinion, it is a lot better. And something that I find very fascinating about Solana is the fact that Solana, as of right now, has already been able to facilitate over 192 billion transactions. And I think the cherry on top for me when it comes to Solana is the fact that Solana is very environmentally friendly. Solana has a net carbon impact of 0%, which by the way means that its net carbon impact is on par with that of Algorand. Solana also has over 1,800 validators. And something that I find very spectacular about Solana is the fact that Solana has a higher staking ratio than Polkadot and Polygon. And I think that is very impressive. And when it comes to Solana, a lot of people, especially the Solana haters out there, they like to say, wow, the price of Solana is down so much. It is down over 90% from its all-time high price. A lot of the Solana haters out there tend to view this as a negative situation. But in my opinion, I don't view it that way. In fact, I actually view this as a positive situation. And the reason why I think that way is because the way I view it is that the lower the price, the bigger the potential. And even though that isn't financial advice, the way I view low prices for Solana is that I think that it is such an excellent buying opportunity for me to actually lower down my average cost. If I could scoop up Solana at these low prices, why wouldn't I? A lot of people, they like to complain, but the way I view it is that this is a time for me to accumulate. And of course, that is not a invitation to buy, sell, or trade Solana. That's not the case. But I think a lot of people, they often forget that for every seller, there is a buyer. So for anyone out there who's panic selling their Solana, for anyone out there who's being a paper hand, for anyone out there who's doing that, just keep in mind that there is someone else out there that is scooping up the Solana that they are selling. And the way I view it is that Solana has an amazing risk to reward ratio for me. And the reason why I think that way is because when I take a look at Solana, it's down over 90% from its all-time high price. However, I do not think that Solana can go over 90% lower in price than right here, right now. I just don't think it's possible. The way I view it is that Solana is much closer to a bottom than it is a top. I think the potential upside of Solana greatly outweighs the potential downside. And of course, that is just my opinion only, but I do believe that Solana has a lot of potential. And a lot of the Solana haters out there, they also like to argue and they say, what happens to the future of Solana? What is the point of accumulating Solana right now, especially after the SEC did label Solana as a security? And my response to the people who say that is, first of all, the SEC, they are just alleging that Solana is a security. It doesn't mean it actually is. And second of all, for the SEC to actually go through the whole legal process of trying to officially label Solana as a security, that whole process, it's going to take multiple years. I think before the SEC can even fully pursue Solana, I think before it can even do that, I think the next bull run would have already happened anyways. So I don't see the big issue for Solana, especially during the next bull run. I think the whole situation is largely overblown. So really, any way I view it, I think that Solana is such a no-brainer pick for me. I think it has amazing fundamentals. I think it has so much room to grow. And I do believe that Solana is heading in the right direction. So when I see something this amazing yet this low in price, how can I not scoop it up? I think that Solana, at least for me, is most definitely worth it. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it.